What's up, guys? It's Flash right here, and we're welcoming you back to another FM2014, and it's the team of Kidderminster Harriers. Now, in the last part, we had an abysmal month, and that is just, an abysmal is an understatement. We, for a couple of our stats here, we went ahead and got 4 losses and a draw in March. Completely and utterly abysmal. Sure, all of those were close games, but we should have won the Cambridge and Wrexham game, but we had mistakes that cost us 2 goals per game. The Barnet one was a true loss, yeah. The Southport one we should have won, and the Salisbury one, yeah, that kind of went up in flames, really. But we've got 1 month to go. We've got 6 matches, and we're out of the playoffs right now, which, thanks to that last month, kicked us all the way down to 8th. So, yeah. It's all very close in the dogfight for these last playoff places. Wow, really? Wow. So, and also we got ourselves our youngsters for everything. Best position centre back. I don't get it. What makes him so good? His limited defender is 1.5 star, but his natural position is defensive midfielder. Let's have a look at his attributes. He's just not great in the air. He's good at defending and mentally and physically, but everything else is kind of meh. So I think what I was gonna do is improve his quickness, wouldn't I? No, I was gonna work him as a ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, work him as a ball-winning midfielder in the midfield centre position, because we need someone that can do better than Carl Storer, because he keeps getting himself sent off. And yeah, that thing happened. Anyway, defensive positioning. New people. I could go after... Nah. You can go AMR. He's got quite a bit of stuff. Nice. But moving on. Yeah, if we don't, like I've been saying in the last video, if we somehow don't manage to make playoff, I do have different things I could do with that. He's got quite decent stats for a left back, to be honest. Yeah, he'd be there for cheap. I suppose Linfield will want to keep him, though. He is 20 years old. Have a look at his transfer status. He's not set, he's unavailable for loan, and he's also in the first team. I'm going to look at his... Yeah, he's been there for pretty much all season, so... It would take quite a bit of money to get him away from there. So that could be a potential no. I'm going to look at everybody else. Loanies I don't really care about. Yes, concerning performances, Carl Storer, fitness. Yeah, I can see that. Let's have a look at his training. It's just ball-winning midfielder. He's gone down in everything. Not sure why, to be honest. He's still quite young. You know, Danny Lewis once again impressing in training. Going up in goalkeeping and mental. Nice to see. We've also got Stephen Hamilton Forbes. Increasing in everything, which is very nice. I like seeing that. Could be becoming one of our best midfielders of the team. We've also got Connor O'Donnell. He's also improving in everywhere. He's also learning from Danny Lewis, which is quite nice. He's going to be quite a nice improvement. Good spot. The two will be a good replacement just in case Danny Lewis gets injured or leaves. Nothing in there, and yeah, Cambridge won that. Okay. So we're going to be moving on to the first game of the month, which is against Grimsby, which is a must-win. I think like every one of these games are must-wins now if we want to have any chance at playoffs. So I'll see you guys for that match. Right then, first game against Grimsby of this month. We pleased by Dunkley's progress. Interesting. Yeah, long throws to 1. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Agility, balance has gone down. Interesting. Anyway, it was a draw in the last time that we faced Grimsby, and that was away. So hopefully, in the light of a home game, we should be able to do a bit better. But that can all change. So, in terms of changes, I might make a formation change here, to be fair. In the light that we've got, might make a formation change to this, but just with 2 wingers. Because we do have natural AMCs. And just switch these 2 around. I said switch these 2 around. At the time of recording, Worcester is currently playing a game at the Harriers ground, which they are there. Target man, because he's better that way. In terms of getting anybody else into the team, is there any other AMCs? D'Angelo could play there. Is it natural position? No. He's not the best person for that job either. Jet Byrne, maybe? Can Byrne go there? Yes, he can, and he can actually go there better. So, yeah. First time that Marvin's probably going to be starting from the bench, which is a new experience for him. We're going to be placing Ryan Rowe on the bench just to be on the safe side as a safety. I'm going to be playing Hamilton Forbes as a box-to-box midfielder as a support and deep line playmaker. For Fowler, he's also going to be playing as a support role. We're going to be playing these 2 as your complete. Whoa! Oh yeah, no, oh yeah. Lee Vaughan has been suspended for 3 games due to the other cards, and yeah, I think he's got 10, 11 yellow cards this season. Not really good, really. Not good at all. Could put on Barlow. But to be honest, I might as well just keep Melbourne on, to be fair. Because we have got a game against Forest Green afterwards, which is now a must-win game regardless. Winning against league leaders. They might get the title before our game, which will be good actually, because then they won't care about what goes on, because they've already got the playoff spot. They've got 6 games to go. 6 games to go is 18 points. They are currently 16 points clear, so they can technically win the title this game if they beat Barnet, or if Macclesfield lose. So, of course, we're going to be doing the usual. We're going to be marking Ross Hannah. We're going to put him in the weaker foot, because Ross Hannah tends to play as a shoot-on-sight kind of guy. Well, John Lewis tends to like being in it, just to be a bit, pushy. And since they're 4-4-2, we're just going to be playing as that. We've seen a bunch of bad results. Yeah, that's going to... Actually, I'm not going to get the Faith Talk this time. I'm going to see what happens without the Faith Talk. Since we're trying out a new formation, which clearly went really well there, and good that a corner immediately within the first 10 seconds of the game. Defensive corner here from Kerr, and it's going straight out of play for a goal kick. I want to know how this formation will work out. Wow, Chester's got off to a great start. Anyway, free kick by their keeper, headed by Dunkley, finds Fowler, finds Rothwell finds Johnson. I'm also playing with my 15-year-old potential, and he's already scored. Scored in his home debut. Not a bad way to introduce himself to other home fans. Playing him as a target man with Burns Tequitista, and Nazala has just gone and hit the bar, and it's fallen all the way to Hannah. He's got no support. Mickey will get the tackle in, and it falls to Thomas on the far side. Mickey needs to get back to his formation. Seems like Rothwell would be good signing for the coming season. Well, for next season. We got 2 minutes. Oh wow, I forgot to do one thing. To put on defensive. We got to put on defensive, but you know, half-time team talk. Don't get complacent out there, because it's exactly what we need. So then, second half, we are winning 1-0, but that could easily change. We got Fenwick on the near side. He's trying to get all the way to the wing, and it's gone out for a corner again. Early corner in this half. And it's been headed out by Forbes. A good falls out back to Kerr on the near side. Goes to McLaughlin, to Kerr, to McLaughlin. They're now putting some heavy pressure on him. He falls long balls it all the way to Pearson. Looks like Grimsby are looking to push our formation wide. And we've got Fenwick. He's left open there. And good save by Lewis to force the corner. No defensive corner by Kerr. Falls all the way to Cook. He was unmarked. We got Kerr. Gets it all the way back to Fenwick. Back to Kerr again. And it'll be another corner. Another defensive corner taken by Kerr. Just to find Pearson. Headed out by Gowling. Falls to Fenwick. McLaughlin back to Fenwick. And another corner. Got a lot of pressure on from Grimsby at the start of this half. Got another defensive corner. Pearson heads it, but it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. So there ends Grimsby's pressure on our goal. So moving on, we need to place a sub. See who is weak. We got Fowler, who's currently the weakest one of the team right now. So we're going to switch him around with Byrne, and then we're going to bring on Malbon on for Fowler. Malbon will be playing as a Tequatista. And yeah, I can't really change Jack Byrne there, but I think I'll keep him as a deep line playmaker for now anyway. Because it seems to be working. Nothing seems to be happening over these few minutes. We got a free kick here by Lewis, heads to Byrne, to Rothwell. Rothwell with the ball, gives it. And Rothwell still manages to get the ball, gets kicked, and it's gone out wide. Yep, that's it for that. We're going to need to bring in on a sub. Who we're going to be putting on? I say D'Angelo Wiggins. Better idea. Got a better idea. Moving Gowling into the middle. We're going to be sweeping Mickey and Nazalo around, and then bringing on Kieran Cole. It's a good thing I do have people that can take over roles in my defence. Otherwise it would be kind of a bit, oh god, what's going to happen? Cole hasn't been in a game for a while, but he can come back into the squad without too much fuss. So my other main right back is injured, so I can't really give him any game time. Since we're in injury time, I'm going to make a safety sub. I'm bringing on Ryan Rowe for Rothwell. I'd like to keep him on for the next game. He will be completely knackered, but it's not something I can deal with. Gittings with the aggressive corner, and it gets headed all the way out, and that's it. 1-0. We won against Grimsby. Nazar getting man of the match there with a 7.4 rating. I'm going to give a passionate team to it. Very nice, Richie. Well done. There we go. We finally got a win on the board in the last 2 months. That's elevated us back up to 8th, tied on goal difference with Chester and Braintree. And looks like Forest Green won their game. That's taken them 19 points clear. That's it. That's it for the title. Forest Green take it. So hopefully now Forest Green don't really put a good squad against us. Yep. Tactical gamble pays off. Yep. It was about time we had a change. It was clearly not working. So we're probably going to use it for the next game. See what happens with it. They win the Skrill Prem. We are playing them next. And yeah, sending our assistant to deal with that. Scout's only looking at our Grimsby player, so we don't have to worry about them trying to nick anybody. So, Forest Green are next. They shouldn't really be playing a full strength squad now, but they could do just for well, not really things, but they could be going for like points record or something. It's not something that you can do. Having a look at the see who's available. Yeah, not the only one that's actually thing. It's just this guy, but he's only on loan, so yeah, not really what I'm looking for. But anyway, Store's come back off suspension 4 games later. We're still not going to be playing him. Because, yeah, 4 red cards across the season? No, I don't think so. Going to go with defensive positioning. And we've got a scouting update. Can I have a look at my scouting? Can I have a look at my scouting? I like to have a look at my scouting. Nothing really useful. I'm going to have a look at the shortlist though, because we do find some pretty good people in the shortlist. We do have a few people with the 5 stars. Adrian Twelquit's 23, yeah, he's getting a bit old now. But James Burke, I am looking at James Burke as a possible signing. I'm also looking at Goyle for a possible signing too. And Ed Kimura I'll try getting, but I can't get due to work permit. So I might as well just leave it on now for Forest Green, because we are only 1 day away, there's no point. We are playing them away, which sucks in its own right, but it's something we're going to have to put up with. I mean, I would like to get myself into the playoffs. Ooh, youngsters, but not really that great. I'm thinking for in terms of managerial preference, because generally I go for players that are actually 4-star and above. But in this instance, I'm probably going to follow the Wenger tactic and just try and get youngsters and then sell them on for a better price. Because when you're this lower down as a professional club, you're going to be losing money constantly. And in order to get that money up, you need to get youngsters in and sell them for massive prices. Bit like you just work in the transfer market, really. And that's exactly what I need to do. But anyway, here we are. Playing Forest Green away. We've got no choice but to use Kevin Devaney, even though he's unhappy at the moment with my harsh team talk. I might be thinking of getting rid of him in the summer, really. His potential's gone way down since I got him. As for anything else, I am keeping Rothwell there with the strategy to bring on someone else. It's a shame Chapman isn't back from injury. Actually, we're going to put Rothwell to the bench. We're going to have Gash up front with Rothwell on the bench. We're going to keep Anthony Malbon. We're actually going to swap Anthony Malbon for Byrne. See how he does as a start. I'm going to be keeping the midfield as it is. As for defence, bringing on George King isn't really fit yet, so I can't really be playing him. But I've got no choice. I'm going to have to bring in King for Cole. See what happens with that. Yeah, so seeing what we can do with this formation. If we win, we can move up to 6th, which is quite a decent thing to get. They are playing our weakest formation, and it looks like they are going to be. Well, they have rested up some players, such as Danny Wright, Matthew Barnes-Homer. However, they'll probably not be playing a full strength squad. They're probably playing with a full strength defense though, because I think they want to just be like. Since now they're champions and they've got like 5 games to go, I think they're just going to be like playing it for just to give the young team some experience. Yeah, I'm going to be playing it with that, see what happens. Because it seems like all greens don't mean anything nowadays. Anyway, final screen kickoff. And they do have a majority of possession. And it looks like Malbon's already in pain and he's injured. So Burns going to come back on immediately. And I don't have any midfield substitutions. So that basically means I'm a bit stuffed here in terms of who am I going to bring on. And Dunkley's already on a yellow card, so he's already on a yellow card. So the goal kick, headed by Gowling, tries to find Gittings. Gittings still got the ball, tries to find Gash. Gash is through on goal here, and he gets caught by Bowman. Clear-cut chance there for Kitty, and it didn't, hasn't got took. Still nothing really coming on, and Dimitri's got the first yellow card for the fullback. That means he'll probably be taken out of the game now, in terms of what he can do. Because usually the fullbacks are there to make tackles on the wingers. Nevertheless, and Dimitri, it's a bit risky there. And Dunkley with the ball, tries to longboard, it's Gash, falls to Burn, finds Devaney on the near side. Devaney's working his way down the wing. He's going to get a cross in. You've got Dimitri, Gittings. Gittings will try and take a shot. And Gash will muscle his way through quite a lot of players, but he's fouled one of them. So that didn't quite work, and that's it for the first half. So it's 0-0. 0-0, encourage the team. Yeah, why not? Still win this game tonight. Yes, we can. Can't really put anyone on. So we're going to have to leave it like that. So starting this half, going to be expecting to try and take this game because the playoffs are on the line here. We have made we already made a sub, so we can't really be bringing on anyone until about the 65th minute. So Rastin's got the first yellow card for Forest Green. So nothing quite happening, and we're going to get a throw in now on the near side, but I'm just going to make a quick substitution. Kevin Devaney coming off, be switching Marvin Johnson to the inside forward role and to attacking because that's how he plays. I'm going to have Mickey on the ball. I'm not surprised that Forest Green are going to be a fitter team. So here we go, we've got Mickey throwing it in. We've got Burn, got Gash with an open shot, and he scores, and it's counted, so it's 1-0 to us. I mean, if they're not playing with a 100% squad, it's kind of our game to lose, really. Oh god, Mickey's losing it, and he long balls it, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's more of a panic long ball than anything. This one's going to fall. It's going to get headed by Zala. Stike is through on goal here. Good deflection. It's gone up for a corner. And it's gone out for a goal kick. You're going to have Lewis with the goal kick here. He's going to try. It's not a very good kick. It's fallen. It tries to get to Gowling. Williams is through on goal, and it's another save. Despite being really good at distribution, it's like some of these aren't really going anywhere. We're going to have Stokes. He's going to give it to Barry. Barry's going to let it go for a goal kick. He almost had it, though. He almost had it. Nolan. He'll try and get it to Bangura. Oshodi. Goes to Stokes on the far side. He's going to get a shot in, and it's gone in. But it won't count, because he was offside. I'm going to make a sub here. Safety sub. Taking off Michael Gash, bringing on Steve Rothwell. Bring in our 15-year-old, see how he does. We've got an attacking throw in here. Looks like number 8. Who's number 8? Seems like Fowler has got himself injured. We've got Forbes. Goes back to Racing. Racing will look to find Nolan here, but it's been swiped by Mickey Demetriou. We've got Rothwell. He's got his way on the ball. Passes it back to Fowler. Back to Demetriou. And we've got Gittings on the ball. Tries to long ball it to Rothwell. He's got it. And Rothwell couldn't get the shot off. It was a clear-cut chance. And we're going to have a throw in here on the far side, on the near side. Mickey taking his time with this, and it's gone out for a corner. Going to have an attacking corner here by Gittings. Gittings will look to try and find Rothwell here. Or Dunkley. Or Nozala. But it's going to fall here to Mickey. Fowler's going to get there in time. So currently, final minutes of the game. What a waste of a throw-in. Long balls it to Barry. Barry's going to be pushing here. He's going to find Broccoli, but Mickey heads it away. Mickey comes again with the ball. He's got to Gittins, and that's it. A 1-0 victory. First away win in ages. First away win since, like, when? Freaking Christmas? Give him a passionate teen talk. There we go. Good match there, 1-0. Pushed us back up into 7th. So this playoff push is still on. Oshodi got man of the match now, which is a bit weird. I thought one of us deserved it because they were pushing on us, but we seem to have more shots. Gash getting the only goal for that game. And it looks like Malbon's injured for 4 to 5 months. Ouch. Well, if we don't get promoted, he's leaving, so if we don't get promoted, he won't be my concern. Or if we do, through playoff. Ouch. You won't be there for the start of the season, but oh well. Yeah, in school training. Because he's out for a long term. So I think it's our first long-term injury, I think. And that's going to put a damper on his potential, really. Because he will lose quite a bit of it. And then he will need nursing to get himself back into it. So, deserved win for Kiddy, and we're going to be skipping ahead to the Welling game. This push is still on in the playoffs. Hopefully we can get ourselves a good team. Possibly Macclesfield, I'll want them. They're currently 2nd right now. So, yeah, we possibly want them. So I'll be seeing you guys for the Welling game. Right then. Welling. Forest Green are currently playing against Cambridge, I think. So we've got to be wary of that result. But we've got to be pushing here against Welling here, because we can't really let this slip now that we've got this. Danny Chapman will be coming back soon, though. So he will be helping out. Leavenworth's still under some suspension, though, so we can't really be relying on him too much. But we're going to be resting up to Mickey here. We're going to be bringing on Cole for Mickey. And in the terms of replacement for Mobs, we are going to be bringing on... who can play there? Who can play there? Yeah, Fowler is, like, knackered, so I'm going to have... I've got no choice. I've got no choice in this matter. I'm going to have to bring on Storer. But we're not going to be playing as a ball winning. Oh, hell no. We're going to be playing as box to box. I've got no choice here. We need to keep him there. We're going to be putting on D'Angelo in the place of Malbon in this case, but we are going to be playing him as an advanced playmaker. with the look to replace him with Byrne later on. Marvin Johnson, do I want to bring on now? No. Got no other choice really, we have to play Devaney. As for anybody else, we're going to be bringing on Rowe. And we're going to be bringing on Rothwell. Rothwell will start, because he's done well. He's already got a goal to his belt. Goal to his belt already for a 15-year-old in this level is quite nice. And he's also got awesome potential as well. So, need to give him some game time. We could move it if we win and everybody else loses. Grimsby have got a losable game, because Chester is still in the hunt for playoffs as well. So they could potentially lose this game. Forest Green's got Dartford. Yeah, Dartford's dropped out. They're not getting anywhere. But they could potentially lose to them. Cambridge have got Hyde. Yeah, that should be a winnable game for Cambridge. Having a look. Macclesfield's got Aldershot. That's a winnable game for them. Lincoln's got Salisbury. Winnable game. Yeah, pretty much winnable games throughout. So we need to be winning this game. So we're going to be using the usual tactics of pushing here. This formation, though, this formation though that I'm using, it's eliminated the overruns I usually get in midfield every game. So it could actually be a decent formation to use. Danny Lewis switched off, but I don't really care. We are running a bit low on midfield substitutions, but we do have Danny Jackman coming back into the squad at some point in the next couple of games, so he will be there for the final game of the season. So I will have that kind of response. But this formation seems to be working. However, it's quite possession heavy, so we need to be keeping that up. We got Perez on the ball. Finds to Lafayette. Lafayette's through here, but he shoots it wide. It was a clear-cut chance there for Welling to get the ball rolling. Didn't quite go in their favour, though. We haven't had a shot yet, but now that we've had one. Kieran Cole's been injured, but it looks like we'll see how he's getting on. He's got 75%. I think he'll be fine. Performing well out there. Keep it up. Whoa! I don't freaking think so. And midfielders. There we go. In terms of substitutions, we can't really substitute anybody straight in the midfield because we don't have the rotation for that. It's the trouble when you've got that. You need to have a few there. But anyway, kicking off here. Welling had the better first half, but now that we're second half, let's just see if we can get a bit of potential going on here. Got Cole with the header, gives it to Dunkley. Long ball to tries to find Rothwell, but falls nowhere. I think with Storr on the pitch, we don't really have enough possession, really. Lafayette on the ball. Storr manages to tackle, tries to get the pass on. Gets it right. Rothwell's through on goal here. And he misses it wide. Well, he's only 15. He can't really be hitting everything on target. He's not like freaking Premiership quality yet. Bringing on a sub. We need to bring on a sub now. And we're going to be bringing on Byrne for D'Angelo here. Be playing him as a Tequatista. So hopefully now we have a bit more oomph in the forwards. Got Gowling with a throw in here. Devaney got Byrne. Rothwell makes a shot, and Rothwell gets the rebound from the parry from the goalkeeper and scores. A bit of mistake there from the Welling goalkeeper. He only parried it. He didn't keep hold of the ball. We're currently 1-0 up. We need to go to the defensive here. We need to go defensive. Lewis has got the ball. We need to bring on a new sub. Bringing on Marvin Johnson on for Gittings, because Gittings is getting a bit knackered. We'll be playing him as a winger. Attacking winger, to be precise. And we might as well bring in our next sub now. We're going to be bringing on George King on for Nazalia. We're going to be playing him as a limited defender. Fires to Rothwell. Nice flick on from Rothwell. Burns through on goal. And it's a corner kick. Waiting for these changes to kick in. Please kick in. There we go. We've got Cole with the attacking header here. Tries to give it to Johnson. Doesn't really go anywhere. Forbes picks up the ball. Gives it to Storer. Back to Forbes. Gives it to Devaney. Devaney shoots and he scores. With 2-0. Kevin Devaney scores his second goal of the season. We've got another throw in here by Gowling. Gives it to Byrne. And he goes for a corner kick. But will they end the game here? That is the question. And that's it. Team Talk did well there. Nazar got man of the match with a 7.7 ratio. Give him a nice little team talk. 2-0. Shooting up to 6. We're only 2 points behind Lincoln and Grimsby. Grimsby won their game against Chester, and I think Lincoln did the same. Yes, they won 2-0 to Salisbury. Hyde won their game, so that pretty much gives me a 2-point advantage. So that's good, always good. So I'm going to check on my little potentials. Yep, he is currently getting on pretty fine. Wow. 42 years old. These are some pretty big potentials. I mean, like, what the hell? Where the hell were they playing? MK Dons. Now I can see why. But it's not really a kind of person I'll run after, though. He's 33, so he's probably going to become not really good for this level in about a season. Wow, look at that. 9 red cards this season. Pathetic. And 59 yellows. So we can now potentially finish up to 11th. So we can no longer finish below Braintree. So yeah, we are currently... So currently right now, I think these are the playoff contenders. From like 2nd all the way down to like 11th. All those teams can get into the playoffs. So very tight with these last 3 games. Very, very tight. But that could particularly change. I think if we win the next game, I think Chester and Braintree won't be able to get into the playoffs anymore. So it'll all become on 2nd to 9th. And then as soon as the next game's over, it'll be like there. And then that'll be the last game of the season. So it's all going to be tight up top, really. Semi-final of the FA Cup is going to be between Norwich and Chelsea. But anyway, we're going to be skipping to the Hyde game, and Hyde's a winnable game, so we need to win that one. So I'll see you guys for that game. Right. Hyde. Now, having a look at the other teams, Lincoln have got Cambridge. That's going to be a very good game to watch on, because they are both playoff contenders and they are facing each other. Macclesfield's got an easy game, and Chester's got Wrexham. They'll be fine. Braintree's got Dartford. I'm not really paying attention to that. Grimsby's got Alfreton, so that could be a game to watch as well. So we've got 2 games to watch here. As long as we end up winning, Hyde won the game at home due to someone getting sent off quite early on, so we ended up losing that game. But we are going to be trying to claw our way back in, but during cuts, our backup goalkeeper got injured. Damn. So it means we're going to be playing without a goalkeeper on the bench, so we've got to make sure that nothing happens in this game. Nothing happens. Anyway, Vaughan is back, but we've been playing well without him, so I'm going to leave him out, see what happens from there. I'm going to look at the pitch. Well, having a look at the rest of the team. We've been pretty fine, to be honest. I don't really see the need to change. However, I'm going to be bringing on Lee Fowler, and we're going to be promoting Michael Gash to the bench, because we haven't been using Ryan Rowe since he really got back, so he's only been scoring like a couple of goals from the bench position. So we're going to be leaving it like this, since we've got no Melbourne. So it looks like Hyder also going to be playing with a 4-5-1, but with a lone striker that's by himself. So, yeah. So we can move up to 4th should results go our way and Grimsby and Lincoln lose their games, which are losable. So, since they've only got a lone striker, we're going to be literally taking him out of the game. If we can take him out of the game, it's all about their midfield. And, yeah, that can be interesting. And Luis Almond. Luis Almond actually used to play for Blackpool, and I used to sign him quite a bit whenever I got Kitty up to the next league. Well, next couple of leagues, to be fair. And he always played somewhat decently, but, yeah, it's a bit iffy. He used to be a bit ambitious, so, you know. Expect nothing from the win from this match to keep our run going. So, having a look at this game, we are kicking off first. Let's see if we can get any more goals on the pitch. We are playing with defensive positioning. I don't really want to take any chances. Got Store on the ball, gives it to Forbes, back to Dunkley. And we will find Demetriou. Passes to Gittins. Gittins loses out. Foster managed to take the ball. He's got Colson. Colson's got the ball. Got parried away by Lewis for a corner. It wasn't really a clear-cut chance, as some people would say, but Lewis manages to get out and punch. Mickey on the ball. He's going to give it to Storer. Forbes wasn't expecting it. Storer managed to get in the tackle. Got Colson on the ball. Storer manages to get in the block. Got Forbes, he will clear it out to Rothwell. Yeah, so Hyde are really pushing on us, which is what I'm expecting from their team, since they're quite midfield heavy. They're going to try and look to dominate the midfield, but we do have midfield players there this time, unlike last game where we only had 2 people there. Now we've got 3, so we can do some bit of passing play within the middle of the park. 2 minutes of injury time. It looks like nothing's going to happen. So that is it. Having a look at the team. We're fairly fine on fitness. So yeah, we need to get revenge. We're going to say get revenge on what happened last match. Carl Story definitely needs to get revenge here, because he got himself sent off in the last high game. So yeah, we really need to start thinking about pushing. Yeah, we're not really creating any chances. All of our shots have been off target, but we are going to be making a sub now. We're going to be bringing on Jack Byrne on for D'Angelo here. Going to be playing Jack Byrne as a Tecotista. We've got Rothwell. He's still on goal here, and he scores. Steve Rothwell scores his 3rd goal in 5 games. Very, looks like he's a very good signing I made there. And considering he's on a youth contract till he turns 17, and then he'll get his £300 a week. But Dunkley gives it to Storer. Storer look to find Rothwell. Rothwell will find Devaney. Devaney looks like he's through, but Burns there. Got Gittings on, and he runs it out. Damn. Gonna have the goal kick here from Frith. I was gonna say Firth there, but it's not really that now, is it? Got Foster. Polymos. Cross in there. Didn't really go anywhere. Got Rothwell. He managed to pick up the ball. Keeps it well. It's gone back to Dimitriou. Dimitriou's through on goal here. And he scores. Great run there by Mickey. What a pass from Jack Byrne. Very, very nice link-up play. Led to that goal. Barnet are currently winning against Nuneaton, which we're expecting. Here we go. We got Frith. Tries to find Harris here, but Dunkley will head it away. Storer tries to find Gittings, but doesn't go anywhere. Byrne on the ball. And it falls all the way to Frith there. And it looks like this is going to be it. That's it. 2-0 win. And I think Mickey will get himself man of the match there with 8.9. Goal and assist. Very nice victory, well done. Seems to be gaining in confidence like everywhere on the pitch. Wow. Didn't really do anything there for talk, but oh well. Having a look at our position. We are still in 6th. Grimsby managed to win. And it looks like Lincoln did as well. They were tied on points. Yeah, they won 1-0. So basically, we are now 5 points clear on Cambridge with 2 games left to go. So pretty much it's down to us, these 5 teams, on who's going to get playoffs. But I think we're 5 points behind Barnet. So practically they're there. They are there. Unless they lose both their games and everyone else around them wins. That's just going to happen. So we might be getting Barnet in the playoff semi-final. Lucky me. It's the trouble. We are pushing. If we didn't have a bad March, we'd be there right now, and we probably would be safe. And we wouldn't have to push, so I could play youngsters and all that. But it's not to be. So we're gonna leave it this time so we can push on with Nuneaton. They are saying attacking movement, but we've been winning just as well with defensive positioning. And we got Halifax after this game. This is the penultimate game of the season. It's a winnable tie against Nuneaton. Having a look at the other teams, Lincoln has got somewhat of a losable game. It's against Wrexham away. And Grimsby have Hyde, so they've got a winnable tie right there. And having a look around, apart from that, Macclesfield's got Gateshead, so that's winnable. And Barnet have Braintree, so that's winnable. So, yeah, pretty much we're banking on Lincoln to lose here. So this is probably going to be the last home game of the season, so we're going to need to put on a very good performance here. We're going to be bringing on Kieran Cole on for Dimitriou, because he is knackered. Very knackered. Going to be bringing on Lee Vaughan here, because Galloway's getting knackered himself. Dunkley's been playing well, but I don't really think subbing him would be pushing him out of the squad would be a great thing to do. But we're going to be bringing Gowling up to the S2 position. We're going to be putting George King on the pitch, because George King is a lot fitter than those two. So we're going to be looking to them to actually deliver some good balls. Going to bring on Jackman on for Storer, because Storer's got a bit knackered himself. Having a look at the others, yeah, though Rothwell's a bit weak, to be fair. We're going to be putting him on for Gash. I didn't really do too much subbing in the last game, now, didn't I? We're going to be putting on Mr. Rowe on for Rothwell. And I think that'll do for now. We do have a bit of fitness problems, but it is Nuneaton. They will be trying to fight to stay out of relegation. Well, we're fighting. So hopefully we can make a push here. Can make up to 4th. Once again, we're banking on Lincoln losing here. It'll be tight marking Greg Pearce and Luis Malt. And that'll do. Challenge the team to pick up where they left off. Fully expect you to keep on going and win this match, because we need to win. Win is complete and unnecessary here. And Cole is injured. Oh god. We don't have anybody there. No one can play there. That's on the pitch right now. Ouch. Can Vaughan play there? Somewhat, yeah, but we're going to have to risk it here. We're going to have to risk it with Vaughan playing in the left-back position here, because Cole is injured. Play him as limited fullback, keep him back. It's risky, but it's something that we need to do. Before we do anything though, can I change that? Change Chapman to ball winning midfielder, because he's a better ball winning midfielder than Storer, because he doesn't get himself sent off. Here we go, defensive corner for Easton. And it trickles in. Oh, for God's sake. Own goal. Own goal. Is our first freaking conceding of this freaking month. I'm going to need to make some tactical changes here. We've got Belshaw. He'll pass it out to Bassaby. We'll long ball it forward. And Gowling's there to intercept Bruno's. And then we'll pass it back to Lewis. Lewis will long ball it. Vaughan's just been beaten there. It's Greg Pearson and Easton, and he scores. It's the reason why. Yeah, poor clearance there by Danny Lewis, and the fact that we don't really have a proper left back on the pitch has led to that. Could potentially lose this here. We are quite injured. Well, we're not injured, but unfit is the term we need to be using here. I'm going to try and look to get a goal right off the bat. Mainly because we need to have a look at getting a goal now. And Gashy's got on the ball, but he's offside. Come on, Gash, put it down for him. Bell, he's going to try and long ball it. It's going to fall straight to Lewis. Need a good clearance here by Lewis. Gash is giving it to Delangelo. Delangelo will find Gittings. Gittings on the ball. And it's been cleared out. Good Gowling here with a throw in. Delangelo on the ball. So to Devaney. Back to Chapman. Chapman will find Forbes. Forbes will find Gash. Back to Delangelo. Back to Gash. Gets played out. Easton on the ball. Gives it to Bell. They'll long ball it to Mount. For some reason we're not marking him. Got Wes York. It's up against Vaughan here. Vaughan needs to be careful here. George King will head it back. Bit of a crappy head there. It's hit off the bar. Yeah, a bit of a crappy pass there by Forbes led to that. And we need to bring on someone now, because to be fair, DeAngelo's not really doing anything. He's not doing anything to help us. We can bring on Japper now, rather than anything, to be fair. The sub needs to be made. Belshaw here with the free kick. Gash tries to get to the ball, but it's played out to Devaney. Devaney will try and find Burns. Burns through here, and he scores. 2-1. come back as somewhat on. We need to make sure that we don't let up now. Need two more. Need to be making another sub. We need to be bringing on Mr. Johnson. But we don't have... Could bring on Mr. Rowe, actually. Gash isn't really doing anything. He's passing it about, but that's about it. He's only good at holding up the play at the moment. But we need to bring on someone who can do that job effectively and can also get forward himself. So we can bring on Mr. Rowe. It's a gamble. Gash heads it to Jackman. Jackman to Byrne. Byrne to Gash. Gash is through on goal, but headed back in. Wes York manages to pick it up. Pass it to Pearson. And tackle there by King. That's not going to be good. They're going to be wasting time here. Battersby with the ball. Wes York. Gives to Adams. Battersby. Vaughan's running about a bit too much there. And it's going to trickle in. And goal line clearance. Saved it. Thank God for that. It's not what we want. It's ball trickling in due to Danny Lewis not getting the hold of the ball last 10 minutes of the game. We need to be pushing here. Belshaw. Forbes manages to head it out, but he falls to York. Lewis manages to kick it, but they might try and go for a lob ball here. He's offside, clearly. Yeah, thought so. I thought you'd try and go for a clear shot at goal, but... And it looks like nothing's going to be happening. Nuneaton just basically parked the bus. We got Gittings here with the corner. Gets played out, and looks like that's going to be it. Oh, for frick's sake. I'm just hoping now that Lincoln didn't drop. Let's just hope that Lincoln lost. Or Grimsby lost. Or someone lost. So we can actually keep ourselves there, because they were 2 points clear. With 2 games to go. And they drew. Both drew. Pretty much it. The playoffs are now out of our contention now. It's a shame. It's another 6th freaking place. I mean, seriously? 6th place? Leave to physio. So, having a look at the table. One game to go. Either we need to win by 5 goals, or Lincoln need to lose by 5 goals. But they're not playing either one of us, so yeah, we can't literally batter them around. As for the relegation hunt, that's going to go to the final game. Thinking Hereford might get relegated, to be honest. Damn. Too little, too late, to be fair, this push. Too little, too late. Yep. That was likely. Handing in official transfer request because not going to get promoted. Saw that one coming a mile off. I've got no choice but to accept it now, don't I? Right. But it's going to happen my way. It's going to happen my way. The asking price is going to be $60,000 right now. It's going to be $60,000. Towards the summer, I will lower it depending on who wants him. But he has the. If I lose him for nothing, it will be a disappointment, because he deserves to go for something rather than just on a free transfer, and that would suck. Since it's the final game of the season, I might as well just leave it running. Not getting promoted this season. However, next season, we'll be making some major changes to the squad. Well, not really major, but it's going to be a lot of things need changing. And a lot of the current first team members will want improved contracts, which is not something I really want to be doing. Jack Byrne develops his weaker foot. That's all well and good. And scouting at, wow, 15 years old. He's got that potential. There's a bit of potential right there. Having a look at the overview. Can't see that, but it's probably going to be nothing because it's 60k. There's probably going to be no offers. No, still hasn't come back yet. It's been a couple of days, so someone's thinking about it. Because otherwise I would have heard nothing. Otherwise I would have heard something, and it would be like, no offers. Yep. Best player leaving the club, but we do have certain substitutes that can take over Melbourne when he leaves, so if I get money for him, it's not all that big of a loss. But didn't I just offer him to clubs? Didn't no one come back to me? Nothing's been told though. Nothing's been told of me. Is he wanted? Or is it because no one wants him because he's injured? So I might have to let him go for nothing. Right, so here we are, last game of the season. If something magical happens, it's not gonna happen. I know Lincoln got, to be fair. It was a good run and a decent start. We just had a bad March. I reckon we would have got it. We would have got playoffs if things would have went our way. Change the focus of the match. Can I do it now? No. No, wow, I didn't set it. Oh well. This result doesn't really matter now, unless like something amazing happens. Taking off. We're going to be bringing on Steve Wovwell because we're going to be giving him a chance. I'm like, why not? Why not in this situation? We're going to be bringing on Sinead Dunkley in the place of George Cape. Into the defence, I'm pretty much inclined to keep it the way it is, but I am going to be getting rid of one defender, and I'm going to be replacing it with some potential to come into the squad. It is something that I'm looking to do. Kevin Devaney's still unhappy, so if you're going to dampen the morale of your team, I'm just going to take you off. And we're going to put Danny Chapman on there. So at least I have someone to sub in the midfield roles. Storer can be playing as a box-to-box. Well, Hamilton Forbes, he's a box-to-box as well. Hamilton Forbes is actually getting better. That's something I like to see. In terms of midfield transfers, I'm probably going to get rid of a couple. Bring in like one straight first team midfielder, and the other one will be a potential. I probably might bring in someone to cater for the attacking mid role, so I don't have to keep relying on Jack Byrne, because Jack Byrne's potential there. He's only 3 stars, but it isn't natural, and that's not what we're looking for. Danny Lewis making every single appearance this season, making his final appearance this season anyway. So he's been there all season long. He had a few rough games, but can't really blame him for defensive errors from the back four. Whoa, where's he come from? But that was completely pathetic. It was deflected off. Thought it was just normal. Got Keith Riggs here with the corner. And it's deflected wide. It's all gone out for half throwing. Smith here with the goal kick. Gittings tries to find Rothwell. Rothwell with the ball, and it gets deflected off the keeper. It's gone out for a corner. Yeah, just give him like half a season. He'll be scoring like mad. Good D'Angelo. That's if no one wants to go in for him. It'd be like one of those people where its potential is like so great. Like some good team will come in for him, give me a wad ton of money for him, and I'll let him go. So nothing really happening in this first half. We have got the shots. And that's pretty much going to be it. Look more likely to make something happen. Who's the team win this match? Keep going out there, you can still win. Because why not? It's just going to be a runabout this game. Got ball, and Nazala manages to get the tackle in. Well done. Smith with the goal kick. It's going to fall to Vaughan to get this off him. D'Angelo on the ball, gives it to Storer. Storer will find Forbes. Also find D'Angelo. To Storer, to Vaughan. Look to find Johnson here. That long ball didn't go anywhere. Going to have Smith kick it out wide. Gittings will take the ball and score. Bit of a risky play there by the goalkeeper, and we punished him for it. I think this formation is actually pretty decent, to be fair. Pretty decent formation. I might use it for the next season, to be honest. I think it's done enough. It's quite defensive, to be fair. We are actually getting quite a few clean sheets out of it. So I might just use it again until we start getting on a bad form. Then we'll switch back to the usual. And then Store with the screamer from the outside of the box. We'll have a good run to the end of the season. Can we get a few more? I'd like to do that. Like to have a few more, please. Don't stop now. Keep going. Got Gittings. Tries to find Rothwell. Rothwell's through with a goal, but he goes for a corner. Taking off D'Angelo here. He's on the 70th minute, so I'm going to be putting on Danny Chapman on for Hamilton Forbes. Because why not? Why not? Jackburn, Decretiste. He can play as a shadow striker now. He's improved a bit. I'm going to have D'Angelo in with the corner. That's gone horribly wrong. We need a bit more. We need a few more. We need Lincoln to lose by quite a bit. If we don't, they need to be losing by 3 goals, and that's clearly not going to happen. And that's it. 2-0. Comfortable win, but at what cost? At what cost? Yep. 6th. Lincoln lost by 1 goal. Two goals, man. 2 goals separated me from the playoff. March month screwed me. March month screwed me. Frick. Sixth place. Missing it out on the playoffs once again. Back to same old. Hereford did get relegated. It's a shame. It's a shame. No more derbies for me. Wow. But anyway, that is it for this season. Didn't get what we wanted. We came 6th. Damn it. Hopefully we can improve next season, which I am looking to. But that's going to be the end of this video. Next video will be coming back to wow. For a lower amount. I'll do it myself, thank you. 50k. Go. You know, really do that. Because we are in the red right now in terms of money, so we're going to be needing to offload players. And I will need to bring in some youngsters as well for the next season. So anyway, this has been the first season as manager at Kidderminster Harriers. Didn't really get what I wanted, but next season we're going to be pushing. We're going to be there, and things are going to change. So I'll see you guys next season for when pre-season starts.